This is the Waffle Bros. I'm Corwin.
And I'm Uko.
And today we are back with more Power Wash Simulator. Around the time you watch this video, I'll probably be recovering from more dental work. Dental work. But we have sweet, delicious power washing for you to watch until I recover. So enjoy the soothing sounds of somebody going, "Whoa!" like that.
Dude,
That's...
If somebody was up on your roof power washing this aggressively and
the
screaming
roof for regular power washing, not fancy power washing.
Well, first of all,
that's the situation. That's what they'd be saying over here.
I think there needs to be an understanding also that, I mean, and I sympathize as a content creator, okay? But if somebody's up on the roof, you know, doing something that they could fall off the roof doing, I need them to not also be making a TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, please don't.
Yeah. I need them to be letting me take the TikTok video of them
falling on their ass.
Exactly. and then I will profit off of it and share none of the proceeds.
That's fucked up.
Look,
as if you can monetize TikTok effectively.
Yup. Look, I'm doing this by America's Funniest Home Video rules, okay? Where we profit off of other people's suffering. That's the America's Funniest Home Videos.
Usually being hit in the crotch. Or getting a concussion.
Man, getting hit in crotch by football. That's the old classic that Homer Simpson found to be much beloved. Come on, finish washing those dirty tiles. I bet the front. Oh yeah. You've got such a dirty front that I'm gonna have to clean you like you've never been cleaned before. Let me get inside of your crevices, bitch. I mean,
damn.
Okay, look, I probably shouldn't be talking so dirty about this Spanish villa here. Okay, I probably shouldn't be talking.
You are standing in its courtyard, spraying the walls down.
Well, the reason why I shouldn't be talking so dirty about it, right, is I could see if somebody like went to the trouble of buying this Spanish villa, they might not want somebody like talking bad about it. Somebody might even refer to this villa as like she or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
well,
somebody might be inappropriately physically attached to this villa.
You're saying there's people out there that are architectural files?
Yes. Archiphiles. That's what
Wait,
they
no,
are.
we know they exist. There's that woman that married the Eiffel Tower.
Yup, and then
divorced it, weirdly.
Then there's those weirdos who get married to the sea in Venice, that kind of thing. So,
is that a real thing?
That's a real thing, yeah.
I didn't know about that.
I think that's like been a thing for a long time. But, you know.
Are they the sailor dudes from that song Brandy?
And they probably do it Doji style, but with the sea. You know, Doge, because the Doge of Venice.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the kind of humor that we roll with when we're gang recording videos, so that we have enough.
Yeah, the brain tank is running on empty.
No, the brain tank is running on like saying weird, possibly inappropriate things. That's what the brain tank is running on. There we go. Let me get up inside your crevices because that's the way we both like it, don't we, you dirty wall? Yeah.
Yeah, now you're a wallophile.
Yeah, getting in their crooks and their nannies. I mean, their nooks and their crannies.
Whoa!
Yeah, you probably shouldn't wash mosaics like that with power washing
Yeah, because
tools.
all the little, whatever you call the mosaic pieces will just come off.
Yup. I mean, look, this is probably a McVilla. You know, this probably isn't some real Renaissance or maybe even Roman villa, because you wouldn't assign some like random power wash hobo to come clean that shit, because I'm pretty sure that somebody would be like, that's protected by laws, so don't do that. don't allow the power washing hobo
But what's really
anywhere near it.
Is that at the same time, a lot of the time in Italian history, there's been no way to protect all of it because they didn't know about a lot of it. And so, every so often you'll hear about another like Italian farmer who's, they're digging up their, their field.
Like
to plant
find
some more.
Caesar's golden testicles in his farm or something
they're
like
literally,
that.
They're plowing up a field, and then suddenly, they hear clink off of a marble floor, and they're like, "Oh shit." Because they know that now they're going to have to call in the archaeologists.
And they won't get any fucking money for it usually, okay?
Yeah.
Which is some bullshit.
Well, no, it is bullshit because what it encourages you to do is to
secretly destroy it or secretly sell it.
Exactly. Just
at least please secretly sell it.
Yeah,
okay.
Pull up the whole mosaic that used to be on the floor, and next thing you know, it's going to be somebody's wall on their private island.
Yup. Like, it would be better for someone to uncover that weirdly from Jeff Bezos's villa somewhere in,
in another 1,000 years.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Than it would be for it to just disappear. That would be, as they say, kinda or completely and totally fucked. I think that they should pay you some sort of finder's fee for it. That's what I think.
Especially if it's on your land.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. And I mean, that way people would be encouraged to treat it with care, because they wouldn't be just wanting to be like, oh, I'm going to have to disappear this shit. I'm going to disappear this ancient Roman stuff so that I can set up my rhubarb field or something like that.
I don't know if I've ever had rhubarb.
Yeah. Okay, it's one of those things where I don't know if I've ever had rhubarb either, but I always want to pronounce it rubharb or whatever, because it's spelled that way at least sometimes.
Yeah, rubharb.
Rubharb. Hey, baby, want to come over for a little Netflix and chill and then some rubharb?
Whoa.
Yeah, I fucking said that. And you can't make me unsay it, because that's impossible.
As I understand it, what you use rhubarb for is you get that big juicy stalk and put it in your pie.
I mean, but it wouldn't be a cream pie. It wouldn't be a cream pie.
It's a rhubarb pie.
Cream of rhubarb pie. There's something deeply unpleasant about that, now that I've said it. Deeply, deeply unpleasant. And of course, when we were playing Quake earlier, we were talking about figging. Okay. Now, in the Quake video...
We didn't explain it.
We didn't explain what figging is. And I've been regretting it. Okay, I've been regretting not explaining figging. So, I'll explain it from the horse perspective. Okay, so what sometimes degenerate, horrible people will do is I don't know if they still do it, they probably do, because,
people are asses.
Evil knows no bounds. Okay, evil knows no bounds. But what people would do is they'd be like, okay, my horse is a bit shitty and old, but I want my horse to appear as if it's all spry and giddy and, ready to get down
fresh,
to whatever business you want it to do. Or maybe you want it to race faster. So what they would do is take some sort of fig or other thing that burns the anus, and then... like
a radish or something.
Yeah, radish is one of the things they would do.
Is that why it's called horseradish?
I hope to fucking God not.
God
okay.
Damn it.
Anyway, and they'd be like, okay, well, I'll insert this into this animal that I'm supposed to be, caring for. Because, the animal didn't ask to be your animal, okay?
But yeah, they stick it up the animal's rectum cavity.
And then... it'll appear to be all spry and everything, or maybe it'll race faster.
Because it's trying to run away from its own butt.
Ass pain.
Yeah.
Thing is, I think that the first step of the punishment of people who do that shit should be to rhubarb their ass right quickly now.
The
problem with that is that sometimes humans, and they see, normally this is fine because they normally do this consensually, is they'll be like, hey, I like the feeling of the pain.
I've been naughty,
and how about you rhubarb my ass? And that's what people will do sometimes. And or they'll do it in the vagina as well, and that
seems dangerous.
That seems dangerous because, you see, if people are getting off on that and then there's some sort of contraction and then maybe it just gets sucked up into the body somehow. That's all I'm saying. That just, it seems like it's a dangerous game to play. But people, people do what they're gonna do. Ain't my place to try to stop them. Yes, it isn't my place to try to stop them. It's not.
But yeah, apparently.
I wish them good luck with their endeavors, okay? Let's put it like that. I hope they don't have bad luck with their endeavors, because if they do, hoo boy, is that going to be a refreshing biscuit?
Yeah.
Yup.
I guess you could kind of do a variation on it where you fuck a ghost pepper.
Please don't do that. Nobody get any... I'm sure somebody's already had that idea.
I mean, in my case, I couldn't get it into... The ghost pepper's too small. It's not really
a major... we're talking about
this.
It's
not really a major flex, but I'd have to be fucking a bucket of them.
I can't believe we're talking about this.
Well, yeah, this is the limit, man.
Don't get ghost pepper seeds stuck in your urethra. It's not gonna turn out well in any way.
That is beyond the one chip challenge.
I wonder if somebody out there has ever thought, well, look, maybe it'll cause my peener to swell up horribly if I douse it with capsaicin. And then the problem with that, though, is they got to make sure they wrap that rascal real good, or else the woman they're fucking is going to be like, I'm burning when you fuck me.
And then...
So what's up with that, bitch?
Then they have to be like, forgive me, Father, for I have capsaicined.
Yes. Yes. Okay, we are doing a good job of cleaning this dirty villa girl, because it's and now it's all wet and everything. So
yeah.
that's extra good. That's extra good. Okay, you got to make it wet, and so it won't fret. I don't know.
There's a pressure wash simulator joke in here somewhere.
Oh yeah. Don't want to end up with the pressure thrush simulator though, because that's a bit bacterial.
Or fungal, or whatever it is.
Well, I think it's a bacteria. I'm pretty sure thrush is a bacteria.
Yeah, thrush.
It's like what happens when like the normal bacteria is in those regions, like maybe your throat or your mouth or your anywhere with mucous membranes, gets replaced with other bacteria, and so it's like double bad, because not only are you lacking your normal good bacteria,
and then what it usually leads to is, like, if you leave the army under unfavorable circumstances, you get a dishonorable discharge. You know what I mean?
Oh yes. Quite undesirable, if you will, which you won't. Okay, you fucking won't. If that happens.
Discharge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, these are... I want to know... I mean, I could have read the description, but what happened to get this place this nasty? Like, what would you have to do? Maybe, like, there's one of those super floods that happens all the time these days. I could see that. You know?
Because, that water is not clean. It looks like chocolate milk.
Yeah, this doesn't look like chocolate milk, man. This looks like... maybe dark chocolate milk. I don't know if people actually... You probably can't have dark chocolate milk. It's probably impossible. You know why?
Because it's milk chocolate.
What happens when you add milk to dark chocolate is it becomes milk chocolate. Exactly. So, chocolate milk...
My mind is blown.
...is now officially #impossible. Okay, we've now we got to get Rodney Mullen to... he's good at making impossible things happen. So we got to get him to make the dark chocolate milk. That's that's what it's all about.
I don't know if that's his bag.
I mean, he made the trick called the impossible.
I know.
That's the joke. But
good.
I found some more dirtiness. Where is the rest of the dirty? Where is the rest of the dirty?
Well, there's a big wall there. Oh, you mean on this thing?
Yeah, on this thing right here.
It's probably under the flower, under the
it's probably there it is. There we go. That's what I imagine some real pervert saying, like, where is the rest of the dirty? I don't, like Roman Bellic from GTA 4. He like walks into a strip club and it's not perverse enough for him. And he's like, where is the rest of the dirty? That's what I could totally see happening and being said.
Okay, that made me realize that because that made me think about bowling, obviously, because you
Yes.
go bowling with Roman.
Let's go bowling, cousin.
We need to be able to pressure wash a bowling alley.
Oh, and also have to like pressure wash some balls. Wait, that doesn't sound good. That doesn't sound. Don't pressure wash your balls. Okay.
Oh God!
Just don't do that.
Because the high pressure water will rip a hole in the sack and then inflate it.
I mean, like if it's some sort of thing where you're like, you know, hey baby, why don't you get over here and pressure wash these nuts with your mouth? That's like, you know, that's like a joke. That's like a kinky sex game. That's fine. But you know, don't really attempt to
Don't bite the nuts.
exactly. Don't bite the nuts, and don't
pressure wash
don't
the
use a
balls.
pressure washer on the balls. That's that way a hospital visit comes. Rather than coming, the hospital visit comes. That's what
Yeah.
happens over
Well,
there.
I mean, and always remember that you can accidentally bend your dick too far and fuck it up.
yeah, I know.
You gotta be careful. This is a real pubic service announcement.
Get your priapism on your post.
I knew Priapus would come up in this conversation because it's like a Roman style.
Yes.
I mean, a Spanish style villa really is a Roman style villa.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. But you know, one is possibly in Spain. The other one isn't.
I can't see any.
Or maybe is.
I can't see mosaics or frescoes without thinking about that drawing of the Roman god Priapus, the god of dicks,
yeah.
where he was.
I mean, the claim was at some point that if he put his dick in your ass,
it would be as if
it
it,
would
had
be
never
as if it
had
had never had
wrinkles.
any wrinkles.
Yeah, which
okay.
is astonishing. It goes from an asterisk to an O.
And also,
But,
that's just bad biology at the same time. Okay.
But and I
That
know
just don't make any
we've
fucking
talked
sense.
we've talked about this before and how we can't show it. But you know, there's that fresco or mosaic or whatever of Priapus as a colossal figure, standing with his dong being held up by a crane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the kind
like
you
a
would
kind
u-
of the dock.
Yeah, the kind you would use if you were a stevedore.
It's for docking, not cocking. But in that case, it was for cocking. Look,
It is what it is.
I'm spitting straight facts over here.
Oh yeah.
Facts
Okay.
with no T.
Interesting fact that isn't even gross or anything. Apparently, there was.
Wait, is this where Hitman lives?
That's what it is.
Is this where Hitman lives?
Oh my God, it is.
It's clearly where Hitman lives.
and has his hair pressure washed off.
If I see somebody who could potentially be bald around here,
Wait a minute.
I am running away and looking
minute,
out for
wait a minute.
suitcases following behind me.
We always thought that thing on the back of his head, the barcode, was a tattoo, but maybe.
Somebody just power washed it into his head.
Yeah, somebody power washed all the hair off except for right there.
That is
So
so
it's-
stupid, but I
So
like it.
if he lets it grow out,
Yeah.
if he lets it grow out, it's just a long ponytail.
I'm just saying that part of Agent 47 never made sense with the tattoo.
Yeah, like he's like first of all, he doesn't.
He's supposed to be all
doesn't-
secret and everything. And then he's like this most intimidating bald motherfucker in the universe.
And also,
And they're like,
I
what an
can
interesting
kind
tattoo
of-
you've got on your head.
I can kind of see having a tattoo under your hair.
Yeah.
That would allow you to prove that you're part of this organization. Maybe.
They should, in my opinion, do a reboot where instead of a tattoo, it's an RFID.
Oh, an RFID chip.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm trying to make that a thing, RFID instead of RFID. You know, people are going to say RFID from now on.
Riffid.
RFID. I bet somebody else already does that though, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really trying to make that a thing.
It's okay. Fact time about Roman gods that isn't even gross or weird. And this was, I think, even in the Greek times before the Romans went and kind of
Did
got-
their own thing with their
yeah,
Greek gods.
that in the earlier period, I forget what the earlier period was, had Hera's chariot being drawn by, but in the later period it was peacocks would draw her
Cool.
chariot, and that was her symbol, was the peacock. But like literally there was a point at which that started appearing because the Greeks found out about peacocks. Like before that, they would have. If you would have brought one, they would have been like, "What even
what the
is
fuck
that?
is this shit?
Awesome is what it is."
That can't be real.
Yeah, but yeah, somebody found out about them, and they're like, "Well, we're clearly going to put these into our religion."
Yup. That actually makes a lot of sense. You know, worship the peacock. Worship the peacock, I say.
I mean, obviously.
Okay. Okay.
But at the same time, it's kind of a weird thing where it's like, hey, now we're going to say that our gods always had that animal, even though we just found out about it.
Well, I guess that makes sense, though, because
they would know about it.
The gods would have known about it.
Okay, that's fair enough.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, you're
where's
right.
Where's your peacock god now, bitch? Where's your peacock god now? Washy, washy. Washy, washy, washy. There we go. Okay, we're 78% done washing this already because I am a beast champion washing warrior over here.
Now I want to figure out how many horsepower a peacock has. And
I mean, it's less than 1 horsepower.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I want to find out how many regular-sized peacocks you'd have to pull a chariot at walking speed with one medium-sized Greek woman in it.
Here's what I want to know is how long an elephant-sized peacock would manage to survive in, like, you know, a fight against 7 dudes with spears. That's what I want to know.
Surprisingly not that long, probably.
Yeah.
Because they're not raptorial. They don't fight with their claws, I don't think.
Okay. What about elephant-sized cassowaries?
You need a gun for that, fully.
I mean, we know that humans used to, on some island somewhere, fight against giant cassowaries, basically, and hunt them to extinction, probably.
That is fully only a job for psychos.
But they weren't elephant-sized.
But still,
yeah, I was just saying. I'm just saying
birds.
That, you know,
they will ice you with their huge claws of insanity.
It's one of those things where the fact that our ancestors were so hungry, just like we are, has led to this situation where all of the coolest animals
are gone.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now, like, we're hungry, and the rest of the coolest animals will all be gone.
And I mean, it's a weird thing, right? Because it was like you feel like having a hot pocket, but they don't exist yet. So you and the boys get together and go kill a giant bird.
Yeah.
That could kill you.
I mean, that's pretty metal.
That's
really
pretty gangsta. It honestly is.
Yeah. So, you know, I can't hate, but it must have been a sad day when you hunted down the last giant fucking bird. You know, it's like, they'll come back. Like the universe the planet just totally like creates them out of the miasma, right?
Well, there's also the thing where we get as good as we give too, because there's that eagle that they think might have preyed on human infants.
I mean, that's pretty wild.
Hask's eagle or something like that. It was a giant eagle that lived in New Zealand.
That's pretty wild. I mean,
because I'm pretty sure they found maybe a fossilized nest or something with a hominid skull.
Baby bones.
Yeah.
Yup. Maybe find impressive. Like giant bird pelts with baby bones in them.
Or bird pellets.
Bird pellets, I meant. Not bird pelts. That would be a completely different type of animal that would have a pelt. But, yes, bird pellets.
Did they have you... Did you dissect an owl pellet in school ever? Okay.
Yes, I did.
That's the one thing you digested.
I did not digest an owl pellet, okay?
Yeah, you
don't do that.
Yeah, no. It's already been digested once.
I refuse to believe you could just wash this, like, cloth chair off like this, and it will be fine. Okay? I refuse to believe.
There's lawn furniture that's
probably get, like, moldy as fuck, though, after being, like, nasty like this and me not drying it off.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. That's all.
But
I'm freaking saying.
There's those pieces of furniture that are basically made out of the same thing that Crocs are made of.
Yeah. I look. I don't mind if other people wear Crocs. I will never be caught dead wearing Crocs. That's all I'm saying.
I've never messed with Crocs.
Okay, I have touched Crocs before.
They don't feel comfortable?
They do not feel comfortable to me at all. They just do not feel comfortable to me. And it's just because, maybe it's because I got like big, hairy, sweaty feet. They're not like hairy on the bottom, like, or like all over like a hobbit or anything. I just got some.
But you got
I got some hair on the
big
top.
hobbit feet.
Yeah. Like you know, nobody would be like, if a hobbit had my feet, people would be like, man, you got some like weird feet, but they wouldn't be like, I think you're actually a human.
Makes sense. I have real hobbity feet because I have flat feet.
Yeah, I have like, I know this is going to sound like the weirdest flex, but I have the most perfectly arched feet imaginable. So
weirdly, we have. I'm sure our feet would be exactly the same size if I hadn't had fallen arches when I was like
10, because Uko's feet are slightly larger than mine, but that's just because his
flattened out. Yeah.
His arches fell.
What's really weird is that nobody seems to know why that happens.
Yeah,
and I was a small child, and like nothing happened to me that caused it.
Like, he has shitty feet. You know, I'm sorry to tell you, parents of this child, he has shitty feet. Now we will torture him with foot implements. That's what they did, okay? That's what the doctors did, is they tortured Uko with foot implements, claiming he needed them.
Yeah, they gave me these prescription insoles
that Uko hated, and they constantly broke.
Yeah, they were made out of...
I'm not accusing Uko of deliberately breaking them.
I did not deliberately break my insoles.
But I'm not accusing him of not deliberately breaking them.
They were made out of hard, rigid resin plastic.
Because the thing is, if somebody tortured my feet, I'd probably break that shit. That's all I'm saying.
I used to get blisters. I hadn't thought about this in years, how much I hated this. They would give me, they were supposedly molded directly to my feet, and I had to go and sit in a pre-digital device world, you know, with plaster of Paris curing on my feet.
And somebody's like, I would like to...
Or no, it wasn't plaster of Paris, because that would have burned.
Somebody's like, I would like you to dip your feet.
But they I guess it was silicone molds. But they molded these things for my feet, so supposedly it wasn't going to be blisterific, but every time they gave me blisters.
Yup, and then the person taking the molds all like, licking his lips and everything, and look, foot perverts got to get what they can get. That's what I don't know.
Oh my God!
I apologize to foot fetishists everywhere. Okay, I never thought I'd have to say that.
That's the first time you said that.
But I apologize to foot fetishists everywhere. You do not have to, as I put it, take what you can get.
My God.
Dude, that's fucking hilarious.
It's probably pretty good times for foot perverts right now because of two things.
Okay, you know what they probably don't appreciate? Being called foot perverts, though.
Okay, yeah. Oh, I was going to say...
Foot, enjoyers.
Yeah,
foot enjoyers. Let's call them that.
Foot enthusiasts.
Yes.
Yeah. I was going to say that AI-generated porn is probably good for them, but what can it not do? What are the two things it can't do?
Hands and feet.
Yeah. I
mean, if you're into, like, distorted, fucked up feet, then I'm sure that they're having, like, a...
Yeah. But you know what else?
Bomb-ass time right now.
You know what else I bet has been good for them? 3D printers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't believe... This is what happens when we've been recording for way too long and recording a game that has, like, sort of a different type of gameplay.
Yeah, there's no structure to it.
Yeah, exactly.
So once we get done talking about architecture, then we're talking about...
Which is, of course, structure. But yeah.
Yeah, once we get done with that...
Okay, what am I missing here? We missing some railings. Okay, I'll give it quite the railing. The railing all night.
I think it's weird. Tell me this isn't weird. And I don't want to hear any Freud theories, because his theory about the foot fetish is not on. But why do you think that the foot fetish is...
Tell the people why Freud thought the foot fetish developed.
Okay, here we go. Sigmund Freud, noted freak, thought that this process would happen where you would first see either your sister or your mother naked accidentally at some point, inevitably. And then you would be shocked and aroused, I guess, as a youngster who is also a pervert. And then you would look away in shame. and then the object that you would that your eyes landed on would be your fetish object. And very commonly, you would look down and see feet.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
what.
then you would
That's what this motherfucker actually believed.
You would transfer both your lust and your shame onto feet. And I say nay. Okay. But the question
You're
is...
saying they would transfer it onto horses instead?
I guess if you looked out the window and the old nag is walking by...
Yup. This is going in a weird direction.
But
okay.
Like, why are hand fetishes so uncommon? Relatively speaking. I've never heard of somebody with a hand fetish.
That is a little bit weird.
Like, I've never seen
that
anybody...
That is a little bit weird now
I've never
that you've
seen
mentioned
anyone
it.
throw rope to the Country Crock commercials. That's a throwback.
Or Betty Crocker, or that game Glover, or... you know that game Glover, right? Where you play as a glove?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Or the Hamburger Helper guy?
Yeah, the Hamburger Helper guy is the thing I was thinking of. Hamburger Helper guy. He's all like, oh, somebody got a glove fetish. He's all like, stop inserting your penis into me.
And he's looking over trying to get the Pillsbury Doughboy to help him. He's like, you're on your own, pal.
Yup. Okay,
I don't
here
know where
we go.
that went. That was...
Okay, here's the moment where I could watch this and be done, but I'm not going to, because I'm going to have people try to not be satisfied.
No.
Okay, you want me to do it?
That's messed
Should
up.
I do it?
You do it. Yeah.
Do I do it? Okay.
Stop pressure edging.
Oh, hold up. Maybe I could even do. Let me see here. This one. Can I wash like around it perfectly? There.
Stop pressure edging.
That wasn't even it somehow. Okay.
That's
Here
funny.
we go. Oh, yeah. That's the part where suddenly, because I delayed their gratification, a whole bunch of people just came buckets. And they have to replace their chairs or their...
I think it's more likely.
Yeah.
I think it's more likely that they came to the Country Crock commercial.
Yes, they did. Anyway, we're going to stop here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that schmexit thumbs up button. Make sure you ring the bell to keep getting notified of delicious waffle content. Waffle Bros signing out.